questions. I have one question. And I know the black protectionists out there are going to hate me for this one, but Gav, I don't give a... Anyway, my question is this. How does Marvin Lewis have a job? And, you know, the national unemployment rate is currently hovering around 9.3%. And I just want to know why is one Marvin Ronald Lewis, the head coach of the Bengals, not part of that percentage? Now, I'm not one to wish bad on anyone else. Now, hold up, I'm lying. Yes, I do. But I still need some answers, guys. This season, it seems like coaches are really on the hot seat. Some have already been fired during the season. Wade Phillips was fired because his team was full of cowards who didn't have enough professionalism to show up and do their job, as well as an assistant coach who sabotaged the offense so he could become a coach. So how does Marvin Lewis still have a job? Now, my homie Chili in Minnesota was fired because his drug-addicted, text messaging 407-year-old quarterback went colorblind and couldn't stop throwing the ball to the wrong team. So why does Marvin Lewis still have a job? This past week, my beloved Denver Broncos fired Josh McDaniels because our team stinks, and he is to blame because he was given too much power too soon, and he wasn't able to translate video footage into wins as his former boss could. But why does Marvin Lewis still have a job? Marvin Lewis has been the Bengals coach for 8 years. He has a record of 58, 63-1. In his tenure, they have only had 2 winning seasons. They had 3 500 seasons, and including this year, 3 losing seasons. In the postseason, they are 0-2. They lost in a wild card round twice. The team this year is horrible, awful, appalling, dire, inexcusable, atrocious, deplorable, dreadful, hideous, horrific, and any other adjective you want to use that has a negative connotation. They are 2-10 and in last place in the AFC North. Now, Wade Phillips was not having a great season this year, but when you juxtapose his career and Marvin Lewis, it makes you wonder, how does Marvin Lewis still have a job? Wade Phillips has a career record of 82-61, and including this year with the Cowboys, he only has 2 losing seasons as a head coach. But, of course, the other season was when he coached my beloved Broncos, the prick. Anyway, I'm not saying Wade Phillips should have kept his job, but if he was fired, how does Marvin Lewis still have a job? I'm convinced that Marvin Lewis has some unflattering pictures of the owner that they are trying to stop from being released, or maybe he has some video footage of the owner with the transsexual that he can release to the media. Shout out to A-Rod. Whatever it is he has, it's kept his job safe. It's kept his job safe, even though his team plays with no heart. Their play calling is atrocious, and the defense is worse than some high school teams, even though he's supposed to be a defensive genius. Defensive genius, FOH. Goldie Hawn could do a better job if you gave her Finch on defense and Tremaine, a.k.a. Wesley Snipes, at quarterback. If after this season Marvin Lewis still has a job, he needs to be investigated by the FBI or CTU because he's holding someone's daughter hostage and Jack Bauer needs to come out of retirement. I'm nice.
Kuwait is the war room with 5 nights at the round table, 5 Philly guys diversified and educated.